here with a hiker we met a couple days ago. I believe it was his first day on hiking the long trail.
Yeah, it was, yeah. My name is Maester. Started on July 6th for the LT, which is my first Thru-Hike, and was not having it that first day. My brain was not there. I was really scared, and just made camp right after the start of the LT with Drifter and Blue, and was ready to, had to muster the strength just to get to Bennington instead of just going right back down to Williamstown, but made it happen and felt better every day, and Drifter and Blue kept on running into them and got a lot of support from them along the way, and now we're just taking it one day at a time.
And your trail name came from?
So I carry around a Game of Thrones book with me, and the Maesters are the writers and the scholars, and Biscuit, who I'm traveling with right now, gave me the name Maester because I'm one of the writers in the book.
I've been calling you Maester, aka Blondie.
Blondie, nice. Yeah, Blondie's the name I wanted to come on to trail with.
From the Clint Eastwood movie.
Yeah, Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm. But, I was like, no, the right name will come. I can't just give myself my own name. I'll find it along the way. I
love the one you gave to Biscuit.
Yeah. Well, she has that Louisiana accent, so I was like, well, my family's part of my family's from Louisiana, so got a bit of connection there, and
sounded like the Popeyes chicken.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was Popeyes inspired, certainly. We had good biscuits.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So, has it been harder than you thought, or?
Yeah, I didn't expect the level of adjustment, but I'm also just really bad at setting those expectations. I always imagine just the fun stuff, and I don't imagine the tough stuff. But even just from day 0 to now, the end of day 3, feeling a lot more confident, a lot stronger, and today was the first day I really felt like I was having fun throughout the day.
Well, I felt that first day that you were out was a very brutal day because one was the terrain. Mm-hmm. It was a ton of rock and a ton of ups, and then the day ends with a torrential rainfall.
Yeah.
I mean, all the worst conditions that you could imagine for a first day out on a hike.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to get down on a day like that is completely... And we've had the same thing on our Thru-Hike. We've had days where we're done, we're over this,
mm-hmm.
and something just inspires you to keep going.
Yeah, just that one little feeling of oh man, this isn't too bad. Maybe I can just keep this next foot in front of the other and just keep on going.
Very cool. Well, it's been very nice meeting you on the trail and running into you. And
yeah.
The long trail shares the AT for quite a while, so. Mm-hmm. I'm sure we're going to keep bumping into each other for a while.
Yeah, excited to keep hopping around. It's nice to meet you, Drifter.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
Got another hiker here that we met actually on the trail. I mean, literally on the trail. She was trying to get going that morning and didn't quite have the energy level and was eating breakfast on the side of the trail. And we ran into her and talked to her for a while, and now we keep running into each other.
Yes, we've been piggybacking back and forth.
So who do we have here?
I am Brianna, but I'm going by Biscuit right now because apparently my accent makes everyone think of Louisiana Popeyes chicken biscuits, so...
Sure does. And you're doing the long trail?
Yes, I'm doing the long trail. I started in Williamstown. So Journeys In Trail's the goal, the Canadian border. And yeah, we'll see. We're 37 miles in right now. Yeah, we're mile 37 on the long trail.
And the long trail shares the Appalachian Trail for about 100
miles. Yeah, yep. They share 100 miles, and the Appalachian Trail veers off towards New Hampshire to the east, and we keep going on the long trail straight up to the Canadian border.
And sometimes it veers off down side roads that you're not supposed to take, don't it?
Yes, yes. So my second day, somewhere between Seth Warner and the Beaver Ponds, I ended up off on some ATV roads and did 5 miles to only make up 2 trail miles. So, and it was just completely rutted out and filled with water and terrible mud. And yes, that was nice.
We ended up at the same hotel again.
Yes, yes. And I was not supposed to be in a motel on my second night on trail, but after that happened, and when you have somebody offer to split a hotel room with you, you don't shy away from that.
There you go.
So
has it been harder than you thought hiking in this sections, or?
yeah, and I don't really know why, because I keep looking at the elevation and I don't think it's that different. I've hiked the first 158 miles of the AT from Springer Mountain to Yellow Creek Gap right before Fontana Dam, like a couple miles before Fontana Dam.
I know the answer to that.
You do? I want to hear it.
It's the rocks.
The rocks. It is like having to step up so high, and the downhills don't bother me. I kind of just use my poles and like propel down like a skier, but the ups, I mean, you just have to climb, and it's these huge steps, and I'm pretty short. I'm only 5'2", so it's just every step is a lot. It's a lot. So it's like I do way bigger miles down in my section hikes in Georgia and North Carolina, and I'm confused. I'm like, what's happening to my mileage and my timing? And I just feel like every second is like, oh gosh, I'm running out of time. I gotta hurry up, and that's kind of exhausting. So.
Well, it's been good running into you, and sounds like we're going to be
yes,
running into each other quite a bit more on this.
Yes, definitely. For sure, the next 2 days, I'd say. Y'all might go off and leave me.
Well, I'm sure we'll be right along the same pace.